Carol. Well, the Dow Industrials surging more than 300 points yesterday on easing fears of a trade war as G7 leaders get ready to meet tomorrow in Canada. The blue chips jumping to their highest close in nearly 3 months, but can the gains continue? Doug Flynn, certified financial planner and co-founder of Flynn Zito Capital Management, and Michael Lee at Investmark Advisory Group join us now. Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
All right, we will start with you, Doug. Now, the risks of a trade war, they're still there, but has the market just gotten more comfortable that there will be a resolution?
I think so. I think a lot of this is the same kind of setup that Trump does, which is sort of cause a little bit of a ruckus right before he's about to do something, and then he gets in there and kind of settles things down. So this doesn't surprise me just ahead of the summit that he's ruffling everybody's feathers right before he goes in.
All right. Now, speaking of a ruckus, I want to get to a soundbite from Larry Kudlow yesterday. And Michael, get your reaction to that. We'll play the soundbite.
I put it this way. Tariffs are a wake-up call. They may be a form of negotiation. I don't want to rule anything in or out, but he's making a statement. The world trading system has got to be fixed.
Michael, what do you think about that?
Well, the U.S. is the freest and fairest trader in the world, and our goods manufactured here are tariffed abroad all across the world. So we need to be able to kind of fight fire with fire to show these countries that it's not good policy. The point of our tariffs are to open up other markets, not necessarily to punish our allies or our enemies.
All right. And Doug, I want to ask you this. Are these trade worries stifling gains in the market right now, given the trends in corporate earnings and U.S. economic growth? What do you think?
I think it has more to do with the fact that, there are more people working right now than just about at any point ever in history in America. I think everything is really moving forward in the economy. I think it has a lot to do with that. There are now more job openings than people that are looking for work. So there is a lot going on in terms of growth, and I think that's what really fueling the market there from the standpoint of the opportunities that are there ahead. And, the PE ratio and everything with the market it's in line. Forward earnings, it's not terribly overpriced when you're looking forward if the growth continues, and that's exactly what's going to happen. We got a lot of manufacturing going on. We had the service sector all these have some of the best numbers we've seen in over 10 years, between 10 and 20 years. So things are looking good, and that's what's fueling the market.
And I want to talk about the NASDAQ, Michael, right now, because it was another record-setting day for the NASDAQ. What do you think is behind this rally?
Well, the leaders of the NASDAQ are the companies leading the world. And what's interesting to look at is not only are tech stocks making new highs, the argument against that is it's led by a few very large companies. If you also look at the equally weighted index, you're also breaking out to all-time new highs. We are in a fantastic time to be an American citizen and be an investor in the market. We added 904,000 new full-time jobs in the month of April. This is the most on record. So 634,000, 630,000 part-time jobs, workers fell off, and close to 1 million full-time workers came on. The economy is getting strong, and it's my thought that this is just the beginning. We just had the largest deregulatory event in the history of the United States last year, and then we passed a tax cut in literally the last weeks of 2017, which is going to be one of the largest fiscal stimuluses ever. So I think tech leads the way, financials follow, but the markets are going to absolutely hit all-time new highs, hopefully sooner rather than later, though.
All righty, gentlemen, before we go, just really quick, what are your thoughts? What kind of reaction are we going to see from the markets heading into the summit with North Korea? Doug, we'll start with you, and then Michael, really quickly wrap it up for us.
Yeah, Tracee, Michael brings up a really great point. Tax cuts and deregulation are really what's behind this, and I think that continues. And all this other stuff is just watching the little day-to-day. If you take the big picture, long view, these are all little pieces onto a higher market.
All righty. Michael, final thought?
I'm very positive on these North Korean developments. If you look at North Korea, what's in their best interest? It's to step out of the darkness and into the light. So hopefully Donald Trump is the lucky one that gets to bring them there.
All right. Thank you both for joining us.
Anytime.
Thanks.